Powerful testimony of what I saw after I died in 2016 and other warnings from God. By Sister Goodness. I cover these testimonies with the blood of Jesus. I was never sick. I was passing through affliction and conflicts. I was not a strong Christian that knows more of holiness. At that point, I was returning to my vomit. I was pale and fragile. After I prayed that night and slept in the mid-morning, I found myself floating in the air. The wind carried me and landed in another world. I was shocked and afraid. I realized that I died. I was filled with dread, and I began to panic. I saw thousands of souls lining up. A great man sat down and opened a book of record, Revelation 20 verses 11 and 12. Whosoever that did not find his name in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. The names he called were ushered to the left-hand side. There were thousands of them. I saw pastors with their big Bibles, GO's wives, workers, and so on. I was shocked. Their sins were labeled on them. The females, gospel ministers with makeup, attachments, earrings, trousers, perming of hair, and so on. They all went to the left-hand side in tears and shame. Even men of God crying for mercy. It was like nightmare. I was putting on a white garment, but it have some stains there. My sins were written there. I began to cry for mercy. All of a sudden 2 demons came and dragged me to a room. I was shouting. They told me to shut up. I was in chains. Those demons began to laugh and make mockery of me. They had horns and long tails and filled with hatred. They dragged to a dark room where they were afflicting souls. It was like horror movie. I shouted Ancient of Days 3 times. All of a sudden, a great flood of light appeared, and those demons screamed and vanished. I saw Jesus standing before me in sorrow. He's full of glory. The brightness was too much. I could not behold him, for the light and glory was too much. I began to weep, for he was full of love and compassion and sorrowful. He was staring at me in pity. I pleaded for mercy. He nodded his head. It was when I knew that our minds are the main thing. Our minds have to be pure and clean. 2 Cor 10:5, F4:22-24. Jesus communicated with me through my heart. He did not speak out. He reproved me, counseled and warned me. He told me that many of his servants have backslid. They preach false doctrines. They don't preach on holiness. They allow worldliness in the church to please their members in the church and so on. Jesus told me not to be like them, that I should preach the truth. I should be holy, in and out. Those with false hair, the attachment and worldly things will end up in hell. Jesus told me that there are fake pastors everywhere. Even the Apostle Iphani that I thought is genuine is not his servant. Jesus admonished me and told me to go back and preach the truth and live a holy life, in, hair relaxer, and out. That was how my soul returned back to my body. I stopped relaxing my hair and using of attachment. I had a dream. The angel of God appeared to me and gave me water to wash my hair. I began to wash my hair. Maggots and worms came out of my hair. I was shocked. The angel of God told me that it was those attachments and relaxer that caused it, that many women are in bondage. Those things are from marine kingdom. It eats the glory of the woman. It hinders prayers and many good things in their lives. It brings constant headache and confusion in their lives. When I saw myself preaching against attachment, make-ups and so on, Jesus appeared and was smiling at me. Beloved, surrender totally to Jesus, and stop using Satan's properties because no time. Preachers, preach holiness in and out, don't pity anyone, hellfire is real. Revelational dreams on believers who engage in attachments, female boxers, tight underwear and skirts, tattoos. Wake up, we thank God. Beloved, what if you sleep today and you did not wake up tomorrow? How will you face your Creator with attachment on your hair? Or wearing trousers as a female or boxers or tight under your skirt? How will you face your creator with earrings and makeup, lipstick, eye pencil, fake nails, fake lashes and so on? Do you hate yourself this much and to burn in hellfire day and night? How will you face your creator with your mini skirt and sexy clothes and sexy pants? How will you face your creator with palming of your hair? How will you face your creator with tattoos and smoking, drinking, committing sexual immorality? How will you face your creator with your masturbation, watching of pornography, couples following those evil sex patterns? Know ye that whatever you do with your body, you gonna give account. If you die today, where will you spend your eternity? Think about this. No time, amend your ways before it's too late. Shalom. Warning from God to parents who have sex in the sight of their children. I wanna use this opportunity to pass a warning to you that you should be careful with the secret things you do in the presence of your children. I am a servant of God and also a school teacher. So God has been revealing many secret things to me. I keep on getting these revelations of children being defiled. Little girls' private parts have holes, they are no longer virgins, for it has been tampered by the opposite sex. Mothers, when you check your little daughters, you will know what I'm saying. Your little boys are doing what you and daddy usually do in the room. They watch what you guys usually do and they practice it. It's evil for couples to make love in presence of their sleeping children. Some can be watching you with one eye. Put your children in the other rooms, don't sleep together with your children, it's evil. I pity those parents that live in one room in the night when they are making love, screaming, the other child is watching with one eye, you think they are. Must you encourage cartoons to your children? Parents, don't allow your children to watch those animations of cartoons, because those things are demons. They make children wayward, stubborn, disobedient, banga, etc. Avoid Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, Power Rangers, Tom and Jerry and so on. Those are demons, those evil spirit enters into the children, to bring strange behaviors, your child can never be the same. If he or she watches it, those prince and princess and those cartoons, where this prince is in love with princess or they are displaying powers, using witchcraft, casting spells and so on. Please parents, don't allow your children to watch it in any way they have watched it, take them for deliverance. You are covenanting your children with marine spirit. It once happened to me. That cartoon prince is marine spirit, which enters into a child and marries the child in the dream. That is why you see a child daydreaming of her Prince Charming. This spirit have sex with the child, and the child is in bondage. It takes the grace of God for the child to come out from that marine covenant. This spirit makes children to have sexual appetite. They started with sex in the dream, sex in their mind, then they manifested physically with any child or anyone. They are under curse and bondage. This is what parents contributed to their children. God will judge so many parents. Many parents have destroyed their children through cartoons and sexy dressings. You must avoid those said cartoons. Note, this message can be reproduced for evangelism in any form without any alteration or amendment, and it should be shared free, not for sale. No time to waste. Jesus Christ is coming.